What's going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic, and we knew Zou Shiming had a fight coming up. I think he parted ways with Freddie Roach, and it seemed to be a bad move. He was fighting today a 10-1 underdog, Sho Kimura of Japan, and apparently, Sho suffered a cut in the third round. He was a 10-1 underdog to a capacity crowd over there in Japan. Ranked 7th by the WBO, given no chance. 11th round, landed a hook right, good night, and threw an onslaught of combinations and stopped Zou Shiming. Zou Shiming was on the canvas, didn't get up, and the referee didn't bother to count him out. Looking forward to seeing the video of it. I guess this would be a shocker. A lot of people, was wondering why, Zou Shiming's handler, Top Rank, was trying to push him so hard on the American public. He was a 2-time gold medal winner, and a lot of people didn't see the talent in him. He was seamlessly improving under Freddie Roach. Seemed like he was letting him spar with Pacquiao. Of course, Pacquiao was taking it easy on him, because Zou is way lighter than Pacquiao, and it gave him confidence. He was out the wild card gym, getting good sparring. That's very imperative for a young fighter, especially a guy with Zou Shiming. You're out there sparring with the best, you're gonna get better. And I guess he deviated away from Freddie Roach, and maybe he wanted to train at home, and he's a big star over there in Asia, and pretty much a 10-1 underdog out of Japan. Gave him that work with a cut over his eye and ran through him, and now he's rising to superstardom, and Zou Shiming is falling. We understand he was Top Rank, I think was his promoter, was trying to push him, on the American public, having him fight on Pacquiao cards over there in Asia, because people want to see Zou Shiming over there, and Pacquiao was just, pretty much, riding his coattail. He was a main event. Zou was filling up those seats, and the experiment went bad with Pacquiao fighting over there in Asia. But with Zou Shiming getting, knocked out, I wonder, is he going to retire, or is he going to try to come back and avenge his loss? Does he love the game? As an amateur, it's different. Usually they give you bad amateur decisions. You don't need that much punching power most of the amateur fights. And then he just didn't have the punching power as a pro. His skills was coming along. He was punching a little bit harder. And nobody really believed that he was going to be anything in the sport of boxing, major. And, this just proved, a lot of people in America thought, nobody was buying into him being a real, legit threat to anybody, any weight class he was around. And this guy, Sho Kimura, from Japan, 10-1 underdog, got him all the way together. He put Zou Shiming together, and now hopefully his career can take off, and he can do great things or do a rematch. We on.